just the day that Christ was born.
No, that's what they said. It's Nimrod's birthday.
Of course it's true. Very interesting point you said.
Where did you get that? Where did you get that from?
The Bible.
No, don't say that.
I've got another question. Are you two brothers? Your brothers? Your brothers?
Brother, listen. The church has to see our people, man. Right? And if I just told you that it can't be new, how can it be a new year when everything's dead? New means new life begins when the world starts to blossom in the spring. That's a new year. I can't believe what the Christian church tell you. He was not born in the dead of winter. Right? Now, as I said, we've got names. Read that. 3 and 1.
This is the book of Nahum, chapter 3 and verse 1. Woe to the bloody city!
This is a bloody city because we built this place on the back of slaves. So this woe means destruction. So we said, woe to the bloody city.
It is full of lies and robbery.
Full of what?
It is full of lies and robbery.
Telling you that Yahawashi, because his real name is Yahawashi. Who you call Jesus, his Hebrew name is Yahawashi. J just come around in the 1400s. Read your precept.
This Habakkuk 2 and verse 12. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood and establisheth a city by iniquity.
Yeah, my nan used to. I told one of the elders, my nan used to give me that when I was younger. See, like, she used to put a veil over it.
Didn't they build
And
this
then make
place
it help
for
the
the
thing,
bloody
innit?
slaves?
Yeah, it's a problem. It's a good thing.
So it's destruction.
What's the hell? Because I'm from Gambia, innit? Yeah. So we use it as well, innit? That's why I'm intrigued. But I want to know what it is. I like the smell as well. Yeah. Okay.
We have Feast of Tabernacle.
Yeah.
We have Pentecost coming up in about 45 days.
Love the same basically.
And we have the Sabbath day.
Do you have, how does it look? Is it that thing right there?
I already gave you that. We have new moon celebration.
What's it called? I just want to have all of the names of the pirates.
We have fun.
Oh, okay. Is there something for bad? From where? Shepherd Bush. One thing I'll do, I'll probably, maybe next time I see you, I'll give you money for no pressure on you, like, anytime. I just like the smell, but it's just like, it reminds me of my dad as well.
Have a joy of time
Yeah.
with our brothers and sisters going through the scriptures, being spiritually fed with the scriptures. Like that.
They call it holidays. We call it Ireland. Some brothers are supposed to celebrate their 170th wedding.
Well, it's actually put into the prayer. I'm very sensitive.
Wow. Auntie wants to help me, you know. I feel the energy still. It's all real love, isn't it? It's a connection with the people. I'm from Gambia anyway, so I'm kind of Jamaican.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 6. For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Not as in, I'm not being a hypocrite as in part of the church. What I meant was as in, I can show that my spirit can allow me to chill. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. That's why my energy is just like that. Yeah, exactly. Whereas if I went to a church, my pastor of the other church, I'm so lucky, you know. So what do I have to do to it? Do I have to like just put it somewhere to burn?
No, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, the whole yeah.
That's lustful, man. That's a commandment you're breaking.
Yeah. So yeah, the equipment's in it. Like,
So what's holy?
well, where can I buy that? In a marketplace. Incense. Yeah, that's it. Thank you very much. God will bless you.
Don't have lustful life and all.
Yeah, but it's gonna cost me. But like I said, obviously, I'm not gonna base dependent on this. Next time we can help me get
Our mind don't get corrupt
blessing, yeah.
with the wickedness of this world. So we see them, but we don't.
No, man, I don't forget about you.
Come on, that's okay. Brother can talk to you better. Come on, he can reason with you better. Come on, that's the bar, man.
Yeah, man, right.
He can reason with you face to face like that.
Do you know what holy is then? Or you don't?
Well, I say holy is of God. If someone is holy, they're of God.
Right, but similar, but it means set apart. That's why he says, read that from the top.
Deuteronomy 7:6. For thou art an holy people.
So we are a set apart people. In other words, the Lord saying we're not normal, we're not like the rest of the nation. Read
Unto the Lord thy God.
unto the Lord thy God. So we're holy unto the Lord thy God.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
He never choose all the nations in the whole world to be a special people unto himself. Read on.
Above all people.
The same.
Above all people.
Equal opportunity.
Above all people
Read.
that are upon the face of the earth.
So he chose the Israelites, which you are a part of by your lineage, to be above all people upon the face of the earth. Because Moses didn't come and give the law to every nation. He just gave it to the children of Israel. So they got no laws to break. So you would call them lawless. So the Lord don't punish. That's why everybody is going to go on slave ships.
Amos chapter 3 and verse 1.
Bring it out.
Hear this word that the Lord hath spoken against you, the children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying,
Are you listening? What did he say? Read it again. Listen carefully. This is your heritage we're reading about. Read it.
Hear this word that the Lord hath spoken against you, the children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, You only have I known of all the families of the earth.
He only knows the Israelites of all the families. There's 18 nations that he created. And he chose one out of those nations. And he said, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. So we don't know them for the 17 nations. Read on.
You only have I known of the families of the earth. Therefore I will punish you with all iniquity.
So all our iniquities, which is our sins, that's what you said therefore I will punish you. We will punish when we went on slave ships. That's why not everybody went on slave ships. Everybody benefited by us going on slave ships. But they despise. But yet they say, wait, if we was equal, why didn't they run to come on the slave ship with us?
God.
So there can't be no equality, they know that. But the Lord used them to put us in slavery. Get me?
This is the book of Psalms, 147 and verse 19. He showeth his words unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
You know that Jacob's name was changed to Israel, isn't it? Jacob in the Bible. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, you heard about it? Well, Jacob changed his name, or his name changed.
Come man.
Verse 20. He had not dealt so with any nation, and as for his judgment, they have not known them.
So he said he hasn't dealt so with no other nation.
That's right.
And they haven't got no judgment from the Lord. And the biggest judgment was that we went on stations. So that shows you who we are. Let me Deuteronomy 28 and 46. Yeah. Well, I'm teaching him so you can listen. They're young, leave them, brother, man. Don't take away the word. Listen, read them.
28 and 40.
Are they all Israelites? Listen, listen. 28 and 46.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 46.
Read it out.
And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder.
So all these curses, because to be an Israelite, you have to fit the curses of the Bible. So these curses will be upon us for a sign and for a wonder. This identifies who the children of Israel are. So we got to fit these curses to know that no other nation fit these curses.
And upon thy seed forever, because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart, for the abundance of all things.
So we're supposed to be running the earth. We're supposed to have abundance of everything. But because we didn't serve the Lord, keep his commandments. That's why we're not in rulership.
Verse 48. Herefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee. Which the Lord shall send against thee.
So when we went into slavery, the Lord sent those people to get us and put us on slavery.
In hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things.
They said in hunger, we don't own Popeyes. And even if we do own a little Jamaican or West Indian food shop, we have to go out and
That's right.
we go to the enemy because schooling, they teach us history. Our history is the Bible. This is our heritage. This ain't no religious one. Because the Lord never gave us religion. He gave us laws, statutes, and commandments.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he hath destroyed thee.
Wasn't there iron around the slaves' neck? When you watch the slavery, they got irons and yokes of iron.
Go give him the phone.
Until he has destroyed us. Well, he's destroyed us in the fact that we're in his food system. We have to go for him and everything that we want. Our clothes, we have to go to them. Even if we've got our own clothes shop, we've got to get the material from them to make our clothes. Up to 68, this is in the Bible.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
With what?
With ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee.
And Egypt is synonymous with slavery because we know what the Israelites were doing in Egypt. We don't know when Moses said, let my hand. Right, we are those people. It wasn't anybody. Moses went for his people. And that's who the Israelites were. And when we're saying we're the people of the book, we have to think these curses. So when he said, I will bring you back into Egypt again, he means bring us back into slavery again. We were slaves in Egypt.
Exodus chapter 20 verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
Right. Another word for bondage is slavery. Go back.
Deuteronomy 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again.
Our homeland, our true biblical homeland is Jerusalem, where the Palestinians and the Israeli man is fighting. That's not their land. That belongs to the Israelites.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies. Ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
So who was buying us? What nation of people was buying us? What nation of people was buying us when we came over slavery? Well, they was part of it, but who came and got us from Africa? Took us to the Caribbean island. Who took over America?
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies, unto your enemies.
So why we make friends with them when you go? Not to say you can't talk to them and things, and the Lord call them your enemy. Read on.
For bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
And when he says buy you, nobody has to lead us. Marcus Garvey comes, he gave. Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, they tried to save us. But when Christ, you know, his name is not Jesus Christ. His name in Hebrew is Yahawashi. So when you pray, you have to pray to Yahawashi. Say Yahawashi. Yahawashi. And God, his Father, his name is Yahawah. Say Yahawah. That's God. So when you pray, you have to pray to Yahawah. And not God, who's going to give us a title.
Wait, gods.
Right. Yahawashi is his son. No, that's not Yahweh. It's Yahawah. I just told you what it was. Get me. I'm going to show you. You think God loves everybody? You do. Right. Get me. Joel 2:27. God only loves your nation. He don't love everybody. And get me Matthew 15:24. This is out of Christ. Get me
Matthew chapter 15 and verse 24.
When it's red letter in the Bible, you know who's speaking. In Matthew, when it's red letter, who's speaks? No, Jesus. Who they ignorantly call Jesus. When anytime it's in red letter in the Bible, it's Jesus' words. Read that.
Matthew chapter 15 and verse 24.
What's that?
Yeah. But he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
So Jesus, Yahawashi, only came for the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Come read back Psalm 147 and 19 and read back Amos 3:1 and Joel 2:27. Let me Joel 2:27. So do you believe the words in the Bible? Yeah?
Joel chapter 2 verse 27. And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel.
So what?
I'm the midst of Israel. Midst of Israel.
Midst of Israel, so it's amongst the Israelites.
And of the Lord your God, and none else.
Everybody's God.
And none else.
It's the Lord our God, none else.
And my people shall never be ashamed.
We shouldn't be ashamed to say the God that made heaven and earth is our God. And everybody else is God's people.
Amos chapter 3 verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord hath spoken against you, O children of Israel.
You know, this is always talking to children of Israel, because he's not talking to everybody. Reader,
Against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, You only have I
I
known,
know everybody.
you only have I known
Read.
of all the families of the earth.
So he made 18 nations of people, and he chose one out of those 18 nations. Read.
Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities.
No, iniquities are. Iniquity means sin. So we mustn't commit sin. And you know that. What are you not doing today? Going to get food. So you're going to buy some food. We're not supposed to buy and sell as Israelites on the Sabbath day. So today is the Sabbath day. Then you preach it.
Once sun go down, you can.
So wait, what are you saying? You can't eat on Saturday?
No, you can't put no foot on fire. You can't cook. You can't clean. If you've got a wife, you can't even lie down with her. It's a high holiday. No, the Christian churches told you that it's Sunday. But it's the Sabbath, Friday sunset. The Saturday sunset is a Lord's high holiday. And that's not, you know as well, it's not midnight to midnight, because that's a new day. Because it's night, you're saying it's night. How can it be day if it is called midnight? When it's 12:05 in the night, it's darkening. So how can it be a new day? The new day starts when the sun goes down.
young sister, you can research it yourself, but the Catholic Church was the one that actually changed the Sabbath from Saturday to Sunday. All right? All right, young sister, stay safe. Have a nice evening. All right.
So what else do you want to know?
Well, that was pretty much it, man.
So what are you going to do now that you know you're Leviticus 11.
Leviticus chapter 11, verse 7.
You know what?
Read
You're
it out.
breaking a lot of commandments. You know that you got to grow a beard. Can you grow a beard? Well, you got to grow it. Don't cut it. Right, don't cut it. Read that.
Leviticus chapter 11 and 7. And the swine, though he divide the hoof, and the swine, though he divide the hoof, and be cloven-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud, he is unclean to you.
He's unclean to you. Read it.
Of their flesh shall ye not eat, and their carcass shall ye not touch. They are unclean to you.
So you can't apply the supermarket. Why is it the church you don't church? Why the pastor telling you these things? We eat crab, shrimp, lobster. Must eat them things. They both they clean the ocean.
Verse 9. Geese shall ye eat, of all that are in the waters, whatsoever have fins and scales in the waters, in the sea, and in the rivers, them shall ye eat.
So you only can eat fish with fins and scales. Crab, shrimp, lobster, mussel, calamari, all that ain't got no scales and fins. You can't eat them. They're an abomination. That's why our people suffer from cancer, diabetes, gout, high blood pressure, all them stuff like that. All these sicknesses come upon us because we don't follow the laws. We step away from the Father's commandments. We're coming out on this high road. You know that they killed a man for picking up sticks on the high road. If we was following the law of Moses right now, we'd be put to death. This is how important it is because that's why Christ came, so that we wouldn't die for committing a sin. That's what he came to do.
That's what grace is now, brother.
So you mustn't do your own will on a thing, on a Sabbath day. You cannot say you're going to visit no friend.
You have a good question. He asks, what is this about? So explain to me.
This is about the Israelites. Where's your father from? Huh?
All right. Okay.
Your dad's from Africa. South Africa. What? Freetown. Right. Where's your father?
Jamaica, Nigeria.
Right. Jamaica. Right. So that means you all are Israelites. Now the Bible says that the Lord chose the Israelite over everybody. Because you think the Lord loves everybody. He don't. He just loves you.
That's right.
He even loves the Israelite nation. Let me, Matthew 15. When there's red letter in the Bible, do you know who is speaking? Who?
I was putting
All right.
well, it's monthly John Travis school. Alright? I'm coming. Sorry.
Oh, your aunt is down the road. All right. See, our people has got a short attention span. They don't really love the Father, man.
That's right.
Because everything is a joke. Sisters, them up here laughing and joking. This is serious, man.
Right.
This ain't no thing that we could play. It's not playtime.
Come
We're living in the last days.
That's right.
So we come out here to wake up the people. We can't be dealing with no laughing and joking. That time is done, man. When we was in the world.
We're about to learn something.
Yeah, what are you doing, guys?
We're teaching our people that they must come back to the law, statutes, and commandments.
I can't hear you, but yeah, I and I smell. Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right.
Huh? Yeah, I'm trying to kind of apply hot hero.
Where's your father from?
Huh?
Where's your father from?
I would remain silent.
You remain silent.
Yeah, because I don't know much history about my father. Yeah.
So, you about your grandfather?
How can I know about my grandfather if I don't know who was my father?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this is for a certain lineage. You have to be an Israelite, it's a bloodline thing. That's why I asked you.
Well, I mean, I have probably some Israeli now in family, but yeah, I'm not very happy about it, to be honest.
What, Israeli family?
Kind of, yeah, they might be Jewish, yeah, and I don't kind of like it.
Okay, I understand. Well, do you know that the Bible speaks about...
Oh, I don't like Bible, to be honest.
Oh, there you go.
I prefer more like Buddhism or Zen kind of thing, but not even that, because my belief is based on like multiple religions and my own experiences and psychedelic experiences. So I would say, yeah.
Psychedelic?
Yeah.
So you take drugs?
Oh, sometimes, yeah.
No, it makes you psychedelic kind of thing.
Huh?
Psychedelic drugs.
I mean, I know how to distinguish what is psychedelic, what is not. What is the vision and what is the reality. Yeah. Yeah, but thank you for the... I'm kind of hungry, so I'm running.
Bring them man over here. Right. Our people need to wake up, man.
That's right.
Because we don't want to be docile like Esau and his kingdom. And this is why we know that the children of Israel are waking up, because we're seeing the other nations drop down on the floor. Now that's why the Lord said, come and sit in the dust, man. So we're rising up because we're waking up the children of Israel. But the children of Israel, their attention span is like a fish, man. They don't want to hear you talk 2 minutes with them and they want to go elsewhere. They need to come back to the law, statutes and commandments, because we're telling them that you are the salt of the earth. Yeah. 8 and 16. Ephesians 5 and 8.
Luke chapter 8 verse 16. No man, when he have lighted a candle, covereth it with a vessel, or putteth it under a bed, but sitteth up on a candlestick, that they which enter in may see the light.
And that's what we're doing. People that enter in around us will see the light. Because it's rare that you see people out here talking what they're saying and using the scriptures. The Christian church don't read one Bible verse. They just come out and tell you what they feel. And that's why they're getting their feelings. Because the Lord said, don't spare nobody's feelings.
That's right.
So we come out and talk the thing, what the Bible says. We're not speaking our own vain words. And that's why them gang up on we, because we're reading from the scripture.
Right.
And it says, though I be rude in speech, not according to knowledge. So don't hear how we speak. Listen to what the Bible is saying. Because we're coming from the Bible. We might tell people about themselves, but we're using the Bible. And that is what offends people, because the pastor don't do that. The pastor will tell you a bag of foolishness, telling you to come as you are.
Right.
If you're a tranny, you can't go in there and them tell you, say the Lord will save you. When he clearly said, Chichi man, now enter the kingdom of heaven, man. He said none of those things.
That's right.
You cannot come in as you are. You got to clean up. And we got laws to follow. How can you get into the kingdom if you're not following no laws?
That's right.
The Lord gave us 613. This is the Israelites, sis. Sister. 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 Listen, when the Israelites, you want to ask about what church, we're not a church, we're Israelites. Where does your father come from? Yeah. Igbo. So that means you're an Israelite. Right. Igbo means Hebrew. Right. So did you know that God don't love everybody? Who does he love? He loves and who's Israel?
Jacob is the new name.
Oh, come on.
Right. Those are Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. We are those people. Those are our progenitors. And you being evil, when you say evil, that makes you evil Israel. So, did everybody go on slave ships? No. Did all nations go on slave ships? What? Did all nations go on slave ships?
I know.
Huh?
Do all nations go on slave
Yeah,
ships?
did. Remember, they do Black History Month. Did all nations go on slavery? Did the white man go on slavery? So-called white man.
Anyway, I don't catch your question.
No, I'm saying.
But what I know,
The other nations, so so-called white nation, was there any time in history where they were in slavery by way of slavery being transported to different parts of the world by the way of being enslaved?
no.
Right, con.
So that's what I'm saying. Only the so-called black man went on slave ships. And you got to fit the curses of the Bible to know that you're a Hebrew Israelite. And we, as a nation, fit the curses of the Bible. That's how we can identify ourselves as Hebrew Israelites. I see you shopping, sis, today. You know that we shouldn't be shopping on the Sabbath.
no, I did shop.
But that's back there.
Look, this is like my sister's daughter. Yeah, so she's going to work and I have to take her back and go. That's why.
So you didn't buy nothing
Holding
today?
all these things from
So you didn't buy nothing today?
I mean, it's my sister that bought all these things. And we are taking it home
All
For
right.
your niece?
for my niece. Yeah.
Oh, okay, sister.
Okay.
But you know,
I'm a Sabbatarian.
you're a Sabbatarian, so you observe the Sabbath. Well, that's good.
That's good, sister.
The Sabbath, we supposed to keep that because it's a special day to God. From Friday sunset to Saturday sunset, that's the Most High holy day. Back, and you usually do that custom in your country. Right. And the women didn't wear trousers, they wore dresses.
Quite sure.
Right, so we know that we're not supposed to wear trousers. Right, that's good. So you don't eat pork.
But because of the weather of this country, at times,
Yeah, you can wear leggings underneath, but you got to still put on a dress.
Just like how you see, just like how you are now, sister. You've got her leggings underneath, but you've got a modest dress like that. So that's fine. That's fine.
But she's not supposed to wear jeans. Okay, well you must tell them to do this up, but she's your people. Right, so you must tell your sister, but do you tell her that she should
for
go?
her mom, when she was a baby, when she was a teenager, she was born in Sabah.
Right.
She was born as a Sabbatarian. But when she got married, her husband is not a Sabbatarian.
Is her husband her
He's an Israelite, he's a Nigerian man.
So he's supposed to, he's committing sin. Because we're supposed, you know how much laws have we got? How much commandments have we got? 613.
613. I was born in Jamaica. That is what we had from I am not them. I am not from the first day when Daddy went to Israel. That was it. But what we know in the Bible is 10. 10 commandments that Moses
So is eating pork part of the 10? Is eating pork part of the 10? Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. That's not part of the 10. Right. But I'm saying, sis, that's not part of the 10 though, is it? That's not part of the 10.
What do you say? That is the
No, it's not part of it. Yeah, it's true.
Right. Wearing trousers is not part of the 10. Is it? We're not supposed to eat crab, shrimp, lobster. That's not part of the 10. We're not supposed to celebrate birthdays. That's not part of the 10. We're not supposed to celebrate Christmas. That's not part of the 10. All those things we're supposed to do. Right. We are not the other tabernacle.
Whoa. Whoa.
Right. That's good. So that's why we're out here grafting in our people to let them know that they are Israelites. Biblical. Right.
Yes.
Take one of our flyers and tell your sister she must start keeping Sabbath. Right?
and with love, my sister.
Ah.
And with love, sister. It's not wrong that
Our
you
sister.
guide
Yeah.
know the thing.
You know the thing, man. You know what I mean?
the righteousness to be able to keep the commandment. That's the only way that she's gonna get good salvation and being obedient and grow up to be a beautiful young princess. And that's what you can do for her from your side.
Yeah. Come. Yes, sister. Yeah. Ah, God. Come,
Peace be
Yeshua.
upon your sister. Have a blessed and a peaceful evening, my sister.
Yeah.
All right.
Love this.
And that means it's a pleasure to know that one of our sisters know the thing, man. And this is why we're out here, when we see things like this, she's an elderly lady and she knows the thing. She keep her Sabbath.
That's right.
And that's why we can't put the judge because she have things that she have carried for her niece.
That's right.
So she's keeping the Sabbath, man.
That's
She knows
right.
not to eat pork. She knows not to celebrate birthdays, man. She